Hi YouTube, it's the last few days before Jade goes back to school, so we've decided to go out and do a wild camp. Say hello to everyone, Jade.
Hi.
This is our second location. We went to location 1 and unfortunately we couldn't get on. It's private land, as whole land is in Northern Ireland, and we've no right to roam. So it's more of a stealth camp where we have to get off the beaten track and enjoy a bit of time outdoors. So we've headed to location number 2, a place I've stayed before, not Jade, so it's new to her, and we're going to go in, and this will be Jade's first time in a hammock. My pack is a bit bigger than normal. Jade likes her comforts, and I get to carry them. I think that's a bit fair for dads, is it?
What?
Dads get to carry the comforts?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so whenever we get in and find a location that sits, we'll let you see camp and join us as the day goes on. Okay guys, we found a location here in this forest that we're going to use for camp tonight. We're just going to base it in around these trees. That deadfall tree is just in the background where we're at. Everything's green and safe above us. It means all this deadfall will give us a nice wee supply of small firewood. It's warm. We don't need a big roaring fire, we just need enough to cook on. We're going to look after the woods, not try and destroy them. So we're at our second location. We've got somewhere safe. We're just going to set up camp now and see if I can get Jade to do a bit of work. What's the chances?
Collect firewood.
Okay, you could do that. Well guys, camp's set up. Hammocks are up, tarps up. Just taking a bit of time to chill out before we have to cook up any lunch. It's dry, which is a big bonus. The last couple of days have been really good in Northern Ireland, which is strange because we've had a really bad August, but a couple of good days. Sorry for the motion sickness, hammock swinging. This is a heavily popularised forest with deer. There's sika and fallow, and there's signs all around, so later Jade and I will be going out to do a wee bit of tracking and see what we can find. She's looking for a shed antler of some sort, so we'll see what we can come up with. Apart from that, we're just going to chill out for a wee bit. All the hard work's done. We're nice and dry and safe and warm in our hammocks with our tarp up, and Jade has decided that she's going to slip into reading mode. Jade?
Yes. Hi.
Yeah, you can't read when you're inside your hammock.
I know, but it's comfy.
Hi guys. Had a wee break. I think I had to reconfigure the tarps a bit. There just wasn't full coverage, and as much as it's great now, I'm not sure what the night will hold, so I had a second basher with me. I brought it as well as the DD tarp, and I have it just to give. Don't want Jade getting wet in the middle of the night. Don't want our experience of being out in the woods to be a bad one. But that being said, I did have to put her to work. So Jade is in charge of getting fire started. She's cleared an area and been away collecting some dead standing. The area is surrounded by lots of fallen and wind damaged trees, so there's plenty to pick up, make use of, with no shortage of fuel. We're not going to have a big fire, just enough to cook. And mentioning food, we brought along Jade's favourite. What have we brought, Jade?
Steak.
Jade's got steak and she's happy. So we're going to get the grill put out and get a small ember bed and cook a couple of steaks for dinner and then a couple of steaks for dessert. Because that's the way you do it when you're in the woods. Right, come on you.
I just thought it was going to go away, I think. Right, do I need more than that?
Wee bit more.
Hi.
Okay guys, the difference between our fire lay and Jade's is pretty and neat and tidy. So this is Jade. She's going to get our fire going at Camp My Girl. Now she's just using a wee ferro rod and the back of the Leatherman saw to get the striker, and she collected all this herself. Birch bark, silver birch, a bit of dried moss, and then a lot of fine twigs. So whenever you're ready, Jade. Okay, get the ferro rod. That's it. Get the ferro rod.
Touch from the saw.
That's it. It's not going to strike from there. Let me see. Right, add it on. Go, go, go. Okay, feed it the way it's waving. So see the way the flames are waving away from you? You need to feed it that end quickly. But not with any of the wee stuff, with your twigs. So you lift up your twigs, okay, in a big bundle, and just hold them over like that. So there we go.
Sword. Whoa. Can I take a photo on your camera?
For health and safety reasons, yes, we do use my hands rather than Jade's, because her mother wouldn't be pleased if she came back with a burn. Okay guys, so girl on fire, girl makes fire. Are you pleased with what you done?
Yeah.
So there we go. She collected all natural tinder, Leatherman and a ferro rod, and a few strikes, but we got there in the end. Good ignition, and everything's took well. So the only unfortunate thing is, Jade, you have to go get more firewood.
Oh.
Yep, that's camp life. Other wee thing, we're going to use the grill put to cook our steaks on. My piece of advice for anybody ever using the grill put: don't wait till you're hungry until you try to put it together. Frustrating. But it's there now, so we're going to grill up a couple of steaks once we have a nice ember bed. Well, Jade had a good fire on the go, so I think it's only fair that I do a bit of cooking. So nothing else for it. Got a nice couple of sirloins on the grill put, and that's how you eat when you're in the woods. Smell-o-vision, guys. Don't you wish YouTube had it? We've already had 2 steaks for lunch, and these are our lunch dessert or early dinner steaks. Why not? I like steak. Jade likes steak. I'm sure you like steak. But you're not getting our steak, because we are. Okay, so we're fed, watered and rested. Now Jade wants to go explore, so we're just gonna, this is a public forest, we can't leave our stuff unattended, but we're gonna just look around the perimeter of where we're staying, do a bit of tracking and see what's about. So we'll take you with us, and have a look and see what's out there, whether there's anything interesting or not. Doing a wee bit of tracking. Deer tracks absolutely just crisscross this area we're staying in. Just off to the left here, coming in, there's a track. If you look behind Jade, you can see there's two tracks shooting off in like a V shape. And off to our right then there's another track, but they're all leading to one point. And just behind me you can see the border of the forest that we're staying in, which moves on to farmland. And the deer are using this as a point where they can go through the fence, which you can see they've destroyed, and then they're going out and grazing on farmland just to the borders of this forest. So with all this activity, if we keep our voices down and try and walk with nature instead of just clumpering around in it, we should hopefully see some deer in the forest tonight or in the morning. Found a kill site, probably from a sparrowhawk. It looks to be the remains of a corvid, a jay, so you can maybe pick up just the nice blue colours. Of the feathers. Just we're walking down through and we came across the carnage that's been left. A few feathers, all neatly pulled like a bird of prey would rather than ate off like a fox would. So take these wee feathers home, they're beautiful. Jade can put them in her wee memory box. Keep your eyes open when you're out, guys. Nature's all around. Morning, guys. It's just gone 8:30 and it's a beautiful morning. Rained all night, but we were okay. Tarps did the right job, kept the rain off us, and I slept all right. First night out, never really sleep great. I think it takes well for urban clock to switch to outdoor clock. But Jade, on the other hand, Jade slept like a slept like a baby. She's only just up. You only just up, Jade? All wrapped up in her big wool blanket. So breakfast is on the go. Nothing fancy, no steak this morning, just MREs, sausage and beans. Enough to get us going. We fire just for cooking. And then we'll start tidying up and move on. It's not a wood we're meant to be in, so shh, don't tell anybody. But it was brilliant. Last night, or this morning about 5 o'clock, I woke and got up, sitting where Jade was with the wool blanket around me. This was all mist, and out of the mist there was deer just coming out of the woods. It was absolutely beautiful. Just coming from the dense forest out and moving across to the farmland that I showed you from last night. Probably out there to graze, or probably grazing out there right now. So it was really beautiful. It's like something out of a movie. It was mystical, just sitting there in the mist and the deer just emerging out. It just makes me thankful of creation and all that God's given us. And then just as the light lifted, it was very comical. A little magpie was just coming through the ferns, and every now and again he gave a skip and a jump, and he was catching spiders for breakfast. And I was making no impact at all in the forest, and you know, the forest was totally ignoring me. And it was a beautiful moment, just sitting there. Sat there for, I don't know, an hour, a couple of hours before I climbed back into my hammock again. And absolutely feel blessed and recharged for seeing all that this morning. So guys, you know, it's good to unplug. It's better to get outdoors. Do both and have a good time wherever you're at.